Hey! Wow. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Okay, buddy. Hey, Joe. Yay! Yeah, exactly. How dare I? Well, I dare. I dare. And that wasn't a real one. I only did about an hour of that. We'll do a nice long one. And hi, buddy, guy streams. Thank you for the stop by. So, Jay, how is the day going? That's good. That's good. Summer is fast approaching. 3 more days left. Nice. That rules. I'm happy to hear that. First thing you're gonna do when summer hits. What's the first thing you're gonna do? Robin! Nice. Those are always nice. That's always a fun time in school, I think. When you just hang out, when you don't have to do anything. Yeah. Well, you gotta do other things. I'm not gonna. Well, I am gonna be live quite frequently, truthfully. But I don't want you to just spend all summer watching me. Um. See, being as I am a childless adult, my with no job at the moment, my my things are my lifestyle is a little different, and I am planning to go on a very nice long trip, but after summer is done. I'm hoping to earn enough money during summer, earn some money during summer to go on this trip. I have money saved, but and because summer vacation is because after summer is the cheapest, that's when I go. Not from people paying me, from I've been wanting to take a trip to Europe for a while. Just travel around the Mediterranean for a little bit of time, see the sights. But you got me for 3 months. I'm gonna be live streaming straight for 3 months probably. Well, depends on if I do another project I have, but I'll be on here quite frequently. I don't know, Italy, Spain. Maybe Morocco even. France, southern France. Greece. Yes. Nice, Robin. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Gonna bring some friends on. See, for people uneducated in travel, and I have traveled quite frequently in my life. Nice. Summer, right after summer is the cheapest time to go on any vacation. The prices drop dramatically. Robin loves their job. Oh, you'll do cool things, Jaden. But also, it's okay to relax. School is fairly stressful. Don't get pressured into doing things just because to do them. Relax, take a load off. Don't worry about the world for a little bit. Yeah, no, I get it. I was there. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy my increased viewership that I'll get in these 3 months. A little bit. Always a good time. That's what I'm looking forward to. Also, I have several friends who are teachers, and we don't usually get to hang out because they're all so busy. I'm sure you get paid more to do that, even. I might try and make a short film this summer. Is a very legitimate plan. I'm going to release my 2 books, and then I'm going to might try and make a short film. Yeah, screw that. I saw a tweet, somebody saying that they get paid more to be like a bartender than they do a teacher, and nobody gets mad. Nobody gets them as mad as them. No, I agree. Nobody gets mad at them for. Teachers have it rough. Best way to deal with it. Best way to deal with it. Hello, lurkers on YouTube. So funny story lately. Always do, Jay. Always do. Also, my goal this summer is hopefully to get monetization status on my YouTube account. Sure, I'd be up for. So weird. I released a 15-second on my main feed in YouTube. I'm boring everybody with this, but it's doing weirdly well, which is hopeful to me. Yep, still doing good. Um, it has it has 271 views. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's gonna get me like an hour of watch time, which is good. So that might hint at a strategy moving forward that I maybe don't have to rely so much on the shorts feed. Hey, OC. How's it going, OC? Sure. Okay, Jen. Okay, I made a face. I'm seeing my own face, which is, of course, very, very cool. Oh, is that your own? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Robin. By the way, everybody, feel free to hang out on Twitch, chat on Twitch. Just point out that if you can, send a lurk over to my YouTube channel. That would be very appreciated. Because I need more watch times. I need more watch the valuable the currency I need now is watch times on YouTube, because I need about 4,000 hours of it, and then they'll start paying me money to do it, which would be nice. You're very cool, Jaden. Hey, feel free to chat anywhere. I don't care. Just if you could, like, leave a lurk on to my YouTube. Thanks. Have you been reading any other? So one thing I kind of want to get up and running again is a newsletter. Oh, just leave the window open. That's all you have to do. That's leave the window open and then communicate where you feel like. Because all it needs to do is register you watching the video, watching the thing, and then communicate where you feel like communicating. Yeah. So I used to have a newsletter I would put out every week, and I haven't. I stopped doing that after I got the job, just because I did not have time to do that. And a little part of me wants to start doing that again. So, one thing I always wanted to do was kind of treat it like a real magazine with like cover art and stuff. So that's a little bit what I'm doing today, is maybe trying to figure out if I could draw some cover art for it. Sure. Robin, were you subscribed to my newsletter when I was doing that? Sure. You know I have a pictures tab, right? For any pictures you want to share. Okay. Okay, no worries. Just telling. So, yeah. It's maybe what I'm doing here. So right now it's a fake magazine cover, but could turn into a real one if I wanted to. If I like it enough. No, I was just going like, let's see. Oh, very cute. That's a very cute little baby. What's his name? Oh wait, no. Yes. Yes, he's cute. He's a very cute little baby. So, Robin, what do you got working? What do you got working on today? A bunch of Star Wars news came out. Possibly the head tubes. Isn't there a bunch of new shows coming out? Like, didn't they just release trailers for a bunch of new TV shows? Robin likes Star Wars, so. Whenever I see Star Wars news, my first thought is now, oh, I bet Robin will be excited about this. How do you spell chauffeur? Hey! Yeah, no problem, no. I'm on right. Ah, no. Eraser. Okay, yeah. I'm on right now. Okay. Yeah, that's my mom. She is. She is a very nice person. One of the nicest people I know. I don't know. She's not like huge on getting on camera, is the thing. I think. I mean, not never, but it's just she's not that huge on getting her camera. Is usually. It's all me, my bud. It's all me. I'm the superstar. Okay. Superstar. I find it funny that Bitrox, I guess, changes the nose to um, little screaming emoji men. Hey. Jaden wants to know when he'll meet you.
If what?
Jaden wants to know when he'll meet you.
Maybe you're up 36 hours straight.
Sure. Okay. Yes. Yeah. All that sound good to you, Rob? Yeah, it sounded right up your alley. Oh. From your thing? Thunderbolt. I like Thunderbolt. Uh, he's the most like you, right? So Jaden, how you? So Jaden, how do you think you're going to release Thunderbolt? I saw you talking to Lear about just maybe reading it out on YouTube. Of course. How the heck do you spell chauffeur? Do you, yeah. That's probably a preferred place to release it. Have you thought about scanning it? Can you do continuity community posts yet on your YouTube? I've seen a lot of artists promote their just post their content to their comics as community posts. Tell me. How the heck do you spell chauffeur? Chauffeur. Get stuck in your head. That stupid TikTok AI song. So, what's everybody doing? I'm a little bit out of ideas for stuff to review right now online. Partly why I'm doing two streams on today, because I'm like, oh, I don't have any ideas. I guess I'll just stream. And partly because weirdly a 15-second. Oh, I guess I could root. Oh, Mark Waid is writing the new Superman Batman series. I should look at that. That's a good one. I like Mark Waid. I haven't looked at his stuff in a bit. New 52. That won't be that positive. I don't know. I don't usually talk about. I prefer to talk about stuff I like. Although I'd like to review like some so bad it's good comics because I think those would be fun to do. Look at like some goofy comics. Um, but yeah, I should look at the I should look at the new Superman Batman series that they've been doing. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Keep it. That they got Mark Waid on because there is no better guy to do stuff like that than Mark Waid. Oh, I guess I could also do. Yeah, I should do that one. Okay. I have my copy of it here. Anyways, what's the one? It's Mark Waid and Alex Ross. It's kind of the thing Injustice ripped off. Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come. I should look at Kingdom Come. By the way, that DC medieval thing is really boring. I was quite bored with that, I have to say. Wanted to like it, got bored with it immediately. I'm not the hugest. Like, Tom Taylor, I feel like is a guy I should like, but I've never been as impressed with him as everybody else is. I don't know. Like, he wrote the Nightwing series that most people but Jaden likes. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good, but it's like Tom King was writing on that, and Tom King is really good. Tom King is one of the best writers right now, and I'm aware that that's a little bit controversial to say, but that's Tom King, because Tom King wrote one really bad book, and everybody justifiably hates it, and everybody should hate it, but and literally every other book he's written has been really good, so. Including what's arguably like the best Supergirl story ever written. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Jaden, have you read that yet? That's a really good one. I want to like Tom Taylor. But I'm not even sure if I'm saying his name right. It's Tom Taylor, right? Yeah, I want to like him. This isn't a Jeff Johns situation where I started out kind of liking him, and then he just became the most obnoxious man in the universe. Probably Batman. I know that's a real basic answer, but he's the reason I started reading DC Comics. You know, he was my favorite superhero as a kid. It's hard to get past him. It's generic, but it's honest. Like, controversially, I don't think this is controversial. So one of the problems that DC has at the moment is that they don't have as wide a breadth as characters to really like. And I know that's controversial. Believe me, I understand, but it's like DC essentially has two like money making franchises, and then a bunch of other stuff that they've tried is okay. Like the Green Lantern stuff can be quite fun and good, but it's not really the moneymaker. I think I said Maxie Zeus was my favorite. I don't know. I don't think he's really been in that many classic stories, but I find the concept of him kind of fascinating. And he's been in all the animated series episode that he was in was a really great one, because it's a surprisingly like psychologically intense episode, and I like the idea of like a floating death ship with like lasers. Like Joker used to be my favorite villain, but I don't like it now that I feel Joker is way too overexposed. Like, there is one I can think of. I want them to be better. I have a very controversial opinion that I don't want to say out loud because I might get in trouble for it. There's one that I like. No. Jason Todd, if anything, is not boring. Although I think I think this character and Jason Todd have a similar problem in that I think people. Here's my opinion about Jason Todd and a few characters. I think they like the design more than they like the actual character. I think the design is quite entrancing, like with Jason Todd as a character. Because like that's a cool look that like him as the Red Hood has. Like that's a top tier character design right there. And that gets you a lot, but if you don't have like good stories to really back it up, Jason Todd's Red Hood outfit looks good. It looks good, and I think people find that compelling, and I think that's why he's getting a lot of like credit. Because the Red Hood helmet is like an all-time great helmet. Yeah. And there's another character out there who I think could be good, but they don't have really the classic stories to back it up. It's not Nightwing. It's not Nightwing. It's not. They're not part of the Bat family, and they're not part of the Trinity, by the way. It's okay. I want to like this character. I've read several of their solo series, and it can. Because they're kind of a popular character, is the thing. And And I've tried so many. It doesn't help that their several their first several of their notable appearances are quite boring. It's Power Girl. It's Power Girl. I think Power Girl. I don't think there's. It's Power Girl. Listen, I'm aware that her solo series with that came out a few years ago with like Jimmy Palmiotti is considered quite good, but those first two issues are so dishwater dull, that I have trouble I from what I've read, it picks up after those first two issues, so I keep trying to like power my way through them, but those first two issues are so bad. Because it's all about her setting up her company, and it's like, oh my god, if I have to hear another like. Listen, there's only 3 jobs. There's only 3 jobs in superhero comics. Really, 4, I guess. There's 4 jobs. There is journalist, there is cop, there is mad scientist, and there is CEO. And for some reason, so much of the first times I've tried to read through Power Girl, they focus so extensively on her being a CEO, and it is so boring. I don't care about stupid business things. Hey, Shirts. Yeah, I don't want to get into these conversations with you, Jaden, about that. I don't want to get into those sorts of conversations with you. Okay. How's it going? How's it going, Shirts? Yeah. If I had said that a while ago, that probably would have solved some issues. Okay. Oh, So, Star Wars. How's Star Wars? Um, um, okay. I, 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 um, I, Star Trek. Who's seen Star Trek? Don't please don't put me in those sorts of situations, please. No worries. I mean, okay. It's I don't know. What art depictions of beauty have lost. Artistic depictions of beauty are much more common throughout human history um, than pictorial evidence, and you're appreciating it in a way an artist would intend to. Okay. You're appreciating in the way the artist is intending, and that is effective communication with art. Okay. We're gonna keep this PG from here on out. Okay. PG-13. And we're not gonna put Sean in awkward positions again. Okay, let's do that. Break. Cool. And he is cool. I was just talking. Do you know? I was just talking about the actor who voiced him, because it's Ray Park, or it's Ray Park, right? Who was the physical actor who played him? But yeah. So Ray Park was the physical actor who played him, but the guy who voiced him was a comedian, a British guy by the name of Peter Serafinowicz. And I'm a big fan of Peter Serafinowicz. He's a very cool, funny dude. He played the Tick in the live-action Tick show, which was pretty good. It got a little bit too. The cartoon Tick was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I've been thinking of doing a rewatch of that, reviewing that on my YouTube channel. Has anybody seen The Tick? Did anybody watch The Tick? No worries. Honestly, I probably should have had that conversation with people much earlier in the life of this stream, and it would have avoided a lot of very awkward conversations, but I feel... Okay, so, like... Okay, so... Oh, God, I don't want to have these conversations. It's normal. That stuff is normal, and you shouldn't feel ashamed about it. But I'm also not the person to have that talk with. Okay? Does that make sense? That's my general thought process behind all that. Okay? Don't talk with an internet stranger about that stuff. Talk with trusted family members. But stuff like that is normal. Okay. Okay. Because I got... yeah. Okay. No apologies. No apologies needed. No apologies needed. It's I should have set that boundary. Okay. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. It's just a picture I found. It's, um, I kind of see. The thing is, I wasn't watching a lot of. Yes. Eh. Dude, I got so many viruses when I used to pirate stuff that I don't want to deal with that garbage anymore. Truth be told, it's not really essential to my life that I see, and I am sort of abstaining from Disney for a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, I used to have to take in my computer every other like week when I was like pirating stuff. Because I would just get so many viruses, and I'm like, you know what? The cost of me having to take in my computer every other week to deal with this garbage, and I'm sure LimeWire is a distant memory. Do people use LimeWire? Do you guys still use LimeWire? Sure. Do the do the young people know about LimeWire? Eh. Uh, which person? LimeWire, an ancient tome. An ancient place of debauchery, this LimeWire, that I, as a teenager, used to use to illegally pirate all sorts of movies. LimeWire was a peer-to-peer service that you could a file sharing service that you could use to find a whole ton of illegal like pirated films and TV episodes. It was also, and very important, rife rife with viruses that I would get infected with almost weekly. I ended up knowing my computer repair guy quite well because of that. But when I lived in the Middle East, it was like really the only way to get like high quality movies, like first run movies or like TV shows from the U.S. How's it going? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Normally, listen. I am of the opinion. Here's my thought process. We are now seeing a series of takedowns of prominent, very good shows that now have no home anymore and can't be viewed in any legal way. So stuff like, say, Gravity Train, which is one of the best animated shows to come out in the last like decade, was a personal favorite of mine, can now no longer be legally found anywhere. And you know, for as much griping as the entertainment industry does about piracy, and I'm of the opinion if it's like a smaller indie guy, like indie person, like indie production, one, usually you'll be able to find that for free online, and two, you should support them. But for these big mega projects that cost billions of dollars, fuck, screw it. Whatever, who cares? if it's like a team of like 5 people, and it's a team of 5 people, and that's the only and it's like they're producing it like out of their garage or something. Yeah, producing it out of their garage. Like, come on, what are you? Don't be a dick. Don't be a jerk. But buy the thing, help support them. But if it's like this big mega corporation, who cares? And especially now, since these mega corporations are like removing the ability to actually watch the thing, like, yeah, like also like, yeah, in some ways it's almost a heroic thing, is that you're trying to preserve this like lost piece of media. Remember that one of the most important one of the most important movies of the silent era, Nosferatu, was saved. Ooh, I like him. Was saved because of piracy. So that's my general opinion. And anything that David Zaslav and his odious oak try and remove for tax reasons, I think it's almost a moral duty to pirate that stuff, because we're not getting it any other way. We're not preserving it any other way. Okay. Yeah. So that's my opinion. But again, don't pirate from small indie people. Pay for that, man. Like to me, it's a little ridiculous that I see people complain about like, oh, movies are so the same anymore, and then they'll pirate from like small independent people who are doing who it's just them, and it's like, well, that's why they're doing. That's why that's not why, but that is a contributing factor. That small independent people can't make money off of their art, so that, yeah. I would love to hear a fun fact, Jaden. So, okay, how's it going? What are you up to? That's just how it works. That's just how it works. Yes, Jaden, I would love to hear a fun fact. Tell me a fun fact. Yeah, it's just a random character. I don't know. Maybe it could be an OC. I am working off a reference but it's a reference in the public domain, so it's something I can. So technically, it's mine. Um. Yeah. So there's the things. Howie. Called Trellios, or okay. That deliberately smudge stuff for you. See? I was thinking to make. So, I have a fascination with magazines. Yeah, that's Adds depth, adds contrast. Yeah, it looks good. You kind of, truthfully, if you're doing just pencil drawing, if you're just doing a pencil drawing, you eventually want to remove like the verts. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I have kind of a fascination. I've always wanted to make I like magazines, not magazines as they are now, but like old turn of the century magazines. I find really fun to read, and I like the idea of making my own someday. So okay, okay. Let me explain this. Let me go back further. I used to put out a newsletter about once a week. And one thing I always wanted to do with that newsletter is have like an art cover, like a cover I drew every week. And I never got around to actually doing that. But lately I've been thinking of restarting it again. Restarting it again and releasing a news cover every week. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm trying to practice drawing. I'm trying to see if I can draw like a magazine cover, or I might like for it. So that's what she is at the moment. Is a magazine cover. It's supposed to be like a theoretical magazine cover. Tell me about this one character. Yeah. Like, yeah, I like old like Vanity Fair covers and stuff like that. I find really fascinating, like like stuff from that, or like old pulp covers. Yeah. I've had mean teachers. Good. Howard we're artists. We're pretentious. We call these Trellios. Or Trellos. Honestly, you can use your finger. Well, fortunately, you won't have to see them again after this week, right? Just got like 3 more days. Yeah, 3 more days. I only know how to pronounce it because an art teacher told me that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably saying it wrong. Trellio? I think it's Trellio. But remember, we must be very pretentious and use the Italian name for anything. First the French, and if no French is available, then the Italian. For the height of pretentiousness. Yeah. One second, my phone is dying. I'm just gonna plug it in. Yeah, okay. Be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Yeah, I had food when I went out. So, I mean, I'll probably be hungry in like a couple hours, but yeah, I'm good for right now. Okay. Oh, that's a jerk move. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But my art professor did call it a Trello or Trello. I've taken a few art classes. That jerk. That inconceivable cretin. Yeah. I've taken a few art classes. Okay, so Howard, did your professor do this where like you would be in the middle of art and they would come up behind you and start like judging you? Like whenever that they did that, I always freeze up when our teachers came near me because I was always so scared. Yes. Yes, sue her. Sue for emotional damage and money, and claim that pencil was probably a family heirloom. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm kidding, obviously. No. Yeah. God, I'm so happy I'm not in school anymore. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is. Like, the thing is, I do this all the time. Like, I sit here, I draw, and I have you guys watch me draw. And I'm not nervous at it at all. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you guys watch me. But whenever I have like, I guess it's because I can't see you guys looking over my shoulder. Yeah. We need to get the government. The worm-based government. Yeah. No, but I think that's it. It's like having like somebody's actual eyes on you, because, like to me, you're all friendly, lovely people, but you're just most of the time you're just like text on a screen that I'm reading. I can't see your eyes staring right into my soul. Yeah. Okay, here's a question of utmost importance. Yeah. Anyways, I liked art classes. I liked art classes, but I was all stressed by them. Like, I'm not really great in like a class environment, to be honest with you, because I always get too nervous. Like, I'm always like really nervous in classes. Like, that's always been a thing with me. It's not nothing. I have no plans. We now have some plans. I don't know. Well, this is supposed to be like a magazine cover, so we got to give enough space so I can write the names of various articles in it. Yes. Yes, Jaden. Yeah. No worries. Well, one of my favorite artists is Alphonse Muchen. Do you know who Alphonse Muchen is? And he was a very or Alphonse Mucha. Sorry, Alphonse Mucha. And he is a very he was like his whole thing was like he had a lot of things, but one of his things was he always did the people first and worked out the background next after. And his backgrounds were like so I always think like focus on the person first, get the person looking right because that's where everybody's eyes are going to go first, and then get the background later. But also, drawing people is more fun. Yeah, it just makes me nervous. I don't know. But I've always been like that. I'm also, like, one of my things, like, you shall, you shall never steal my cheese, Jaden. It's protected. Uh, uh, the person who don't. Well, let's see. Let's see. Stream charts. Let's see. Who currently is at the top? Who currently is at the top of the gifted subscription? Oh, you're all my favorites. You're all my favorites. Because you're all so great. Streamers don't have favorites. Streamers' favorites are... The streamer's favorite is the one who my favorite is the one who recently gave me... My most favorite is the one who recently gave me money. I like you all. I don't play favorites. Esther, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Howdy indeed. How goes it on this fine and lovely day? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Darn it. Are you an artist, Esther? Alice, fantastic to see you. Esther, there is fantastic news to hear. Fantastic. What type of stuff do you draw? Yes. See, Jaden, controversial opinion. My favorite cheese is brie. We like artists here. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Esther. How long have you been drawing? What type of stuff do you draw? Um, Favorite cheese? Apparently, we're discussing cheeses. I have many thoughts on cheeses. I love a little brie. Delicious. It's creamy. It's thick. Mix it with a little fruit. Ugh, forget about it. And okay. Sometimes I like. You know what? I also like. I do get very particular about cheeses. I like. There's a very tasty goat cheese that they make. Very high in fat. Very tasty. Can't have it all the time. What else? What else? What else? Ooh, oh, that's a good question. I mean, that changes all the time, you know. Uh, let's see. Um, I mean, I've been watching a lot of Danny Gonzalez's videos. I like his stuff a lot. Uh, um, there's I'd love to see some Esther. There's a really fun wrestling channel. Yes, you of course. There's a really fun wrestling channel called Wrestle Me that I watch all the time. History wise, I really like Kings and Generals is a really good, really great channel. It's like maybe it's the highest quality history channel you can have. There's a guy named JJ McCullough I'm quite a big fan of, although I don't agree with all his takes, but I do like he does make really interesting videos. Heck, I'm still learning. I call myself an advanced beginner. I don't agree with all his takes, though. He has kind of some out there takes that I'm not a huge fan of. But let's see what else. Oh, that's always my thing. Do you want to join our Discord, Esther, so we can see? No pressure. Yeah. You know, it's always I call it. You know, the thing about it is we're always infinitely learning. I feel like we're always the student. You know, we always are trying to learn. You know, there's a great Oscar Wilde quote out there. If I can be so pretentious and flex my degree. There's a great Oscar Wilde quote out there that says, essentially, the saddest thing in the world you can do is say you're done learning. Because you should never really be done learning. You should always be trying new things. Trying new things to like expand your world. Become like, be the forever student. And I really like that quote. I try and like live by it. Yeah, no pressure. No, seriously, no pressure, no pressure. But I always like seeing people's art, and if people ever want to share, I'm always up for looking at it. Yes, all the time. Worst feeling in the world. You're dead tired, you're comfortable in bed, and then you get the nature calls. Welcome to the guild, everybody. I should probably rename it. It's Esther, I am so glad. Well, if I can be a positive influence. In somebody's life. So, Esther, can I ask? Favorite anime? Yeah, it's so. I hate it. I hate it so much. It is the most frustrating thing in the world. Especially me. I have like problems with insomnia frequently, and sometimes that can just totally wreck my ability to fall back asleep. Jay's is Naruto. Naruto. Okay. What's an anime that you've recently what's the anime that you recently rewatched? Most recently rewatched, Esther. Or what's one that you could rewatch right now and you would be thoroughly entertained? Ellis, we are doing fantastic. How are you doing these fine and wonderful days? Sorry. I have not heard of this one. What is this one? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so kindly. Yes. I assume it's about 100 girlfriends who really love you. My second favorite. Um, well, to go back in my head, back and forth in my head, what my favorites are. And I probably these are ones I'm guessing are one maybe. So I really like. Nobody asked, but I'm going to say anyways. So I really like Cowboy Bebop. I really like Foolie Cooley. Oh, thank you, Thunder. Thank you. I really so I like Cowboy Bebop. I like Foolie Cooley. I like welcome. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old. I like older things. Um, I don't think I have. Tell me about this show. There's a show. There's a really fun show called not fun. It's kind of sad. It's called Kino's Journeys. Samurai Shimpo is another one I really like. Um, Thunder, tell us a little bit about yourself. I see that you are a studio. You know, I haven't rewatched that since I was a kid. Hmm. I haven't rewatched that since I was a kid. The '90s Spider-Man show. So I can't honestly. I remember I liked it quite a lot when I was a kid. The '90s Spider-Man show. Um, I thought the '90s X-Men was better. You know what my favorite show was as a kid? My favorite like super. I really liked X-Men Evolution. I don't know if people. That's. I really like Spectacular Spider-Man was great. Man, that got screwed over so bad. That got screwed over so bad. It's Greg Weisman, right? Dude, so Thunder, tell us a little bit about yourself. What type of art do you do? So, do people know who Greg Weisman is? I think it's Greg Weisman is his name. So Greg Weisman created a little TV show for Disney called Gargoyles. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show Gargoyles. So, okay, it's kind of complicated. It all has to do with legal rights because it was being produced by Sony and. Okay, so Greg Weisman. Okay, you may have seen something. Greg Weisman was the showrunner of Young Justice. Did you guys ever see that show? With has some interesting interpretations of DC characters. Okay. One. Guys, watch Gargoyles. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Greg Weisman also produced also show ran Young Justice. He also show ran Spectacular Spider-Man, and he show ran a he. But the very first thing that really brings him to people's attention is it was this show called Gargoyles that he did. Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. It's the first. I haven't watched it yet. The Batgirls are in it. I probably should watch it at some point. But welcome to the stream, Heather. Yeah. So, how's it going? I don't want to get in trouble. Listen, the stream is going really well, so I can't violate copyright at the moment because. But so, okay, so man, I want to. I wonder if Gargoyles is still on YouTube for free because that's where I watched it. Sure. Yeah, I'll be an alien. Let's see. Is Gargoyles still available for free on? Last time I checked. Ah, yes, it's still on. I knew it was still on. Awesome. Oh, is it? Oh, is it all? Oh, damn it! It's not. It's close up. They have to do that now. Oh man, I feel I'm so disconnected. I used to be up to. What is this? I am an. Sounds like a cool song. Okay, I'll add it to this Discord. It's not. So it's hyper close up because they're trying to avoid getting copyright strike. But you can watch it for free. Okay, I will link it. I'll link it in videos. Darn it! I don't. From Toy Box ET lyrics? I don't know this band. Oh, I'm so out of date. What type of music do they do? I can't play any music on here, unfortunately, because I've been... Yeah. Yes, Jaden. Yes, Jaden. I will give it. I will give it a listen after stream. Listen, we are missing. Listen, I assume most of you here are young. A little bit, yeah, especially since everybody's there at the moment. We are. I assume most of you are younger than me. But what we are missing on is what you guys are missing on is the vital experience of seeing a bunch of old cartoons on YouTube in somewhat lower quality, split into 3 parts that you have to watch for 10 minutes of time. You guys are missing that fundamental life experience that I had, where you get very excited that there's a ton of old cartoons just that somebody had just illegally uploaded on YouTube. Yeah, why do you think YouTube is so copyright heavy nowadays? Because people used to do that all the time. It was great. It was great because you could just watch like tons of cartoons for free. But then the cops came, then the copyright lawyers came, and everybody got a little paranoid. I said don't pirate from independent studios. I said don't pirate from indie people. There's a... Anyways. Yeah, so it was great. It was great. So, but this is like Disney. This was like Disney. Disney's fine. Trust me. Disney's doing fine. I was your age, Jaden. I was your age when I was doing this. But yeah, so I saw I saw like Gargoyles, I saw Justice League, I saw what else did I saw? Let's see. I think The Critic is still available, unfortunately. That means that people don't really care about The Critic all that much, which sucks because The Critic's a very good show. The Tick is... Oh yeah, The Tick is available for free on YouTube inexplicably. Like, they've never taken it down. Yeah, there it is. The Tick was one of my favorite shows as a kid. And controversially, I think it still holds up pretty darn well. Everybody should watch The Tick, because I am considering doing a full series retrospective on that as a YouTube video at some point down the line. Let's see. What was Duckman? I saw Duckman because of that. I saw so many shows on YouTube basically for free. Well, part of it was, like, at least my moral justification was, like, none of it was released on DVD, so I couldn't legally get a lot of the stuff. Yeah. Do you have Disney Plus? I just want people to watch Gargoyles. That was such a cool show. No, I have not. I have not played Roblox. I have a little cousin who's obsessed with Roblox. I've seen some of the stuff he plays, but I've never personally played the Roblox. I am told. What's your favorite Roblox game? Oh, there's a lot of art games. That's fun. What's your favorite? I could spend. I'll end up spending hours on drawing legs because you got to get them exactly right, and it drives me up a wall. What would you recommend? What's your favorite art game? Jay just had obviously Jaden. No, obviously Jaden. But let's see. I have a ton. I have a ton of YouTubers I like. I like Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez. I watch them a lot. There's this history channel called Kings and Generals that produce like great historical documentaries. There's a wrestling channel called Wrestle Me that I really like. Those guys are hilarious. Do you know who Joel Haver is? I like his stuff quite a lot. There's a more obscure one. I'll recommend these guys because called Like a Fox Studio. Like a Fox. They produce. Oh, is that appropriate? It might not be appropriate. But Like a Fox produces hilarious stuff. Well, I recommended them already, so. Like a Fox Studios produces absolutely hilarious stuff that people, I don't think people, like, they have a lot of followers, but, let's see. Appropriate, Oh, that one's so funny. I'm just looking through these. I'm remembering. Oh, that one's funny. That one's funny. That one's funny. That one's really funny. No, that's not. This is. Let's see. I want to recommend just one, because it's like, so many of them are funny, but it's just like, I don't know how appropriate. Oh, this one's good. This one's fine. What about you? Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? This one's a funny one. I'm just recommending sketches that I like. Oh, well, I haven't seen. Well, that's a good one. Art YouTubers. I like Lavender Town. I actually used. I watched a lot of Lavender Town when I was first trying to learn art, and so I like her stuff a lot. Let's see. Okay. Now, like, I don't want to turn this into like, oh, you should just go watch this, but you should go watch these guys. These guys are really funny. That's one of my favorites. It's when he does a bit about playing RPG. Anyways, that's the first one I saw from Joel Haver. That made me really laugh. Anyways, Uh, yeah. Tower of Heck. I've never heard of that. What is Tower? Okay. Maybe I might. Maybe I'll give it a look. Uh, it's funny. Like, I don't really consider myself like an art YouTuber because it's just like art is just a thing I do as a hobby more than anything. But it is. I do get a lot of responses from it, so I keep doing it. So what about you, Esther? Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? It's funny because I started this channel. You'll be quite shocked. You might be quite shocked. The reason I started this channel is I wanted to post short films on here. And I have like, if you go back really far in my videos, like you'll see I have like 2 or 3 short films I did in college. And then I didn't use this for like nearly a decade. And then during the pandemic, I started doing stuff online again. Maybe one day I will go back. I will start posting some short films again. I would like to make a short film. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like doing the art. That's a drum roll. Oh, me. Yes. Oh, thank you. I mean, you have commented on literally every one of my videos, Jaden. Thank you so much. I've never been somebody's favorite YouTuber before. Do you guys hear that? I really need to oil this chair up. I've been to the year 3. Yes. That's good. So what about you guys? Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? One of my all-time favorite YouTube channels, unfortunately I don't post anymore, was a thing called Every Frame of Painting. Thank you, Jaden. I am touched by you saying I'm your favorite. Unfortunately, they don't make stuff anymore. Well, because the guy got a real job, like a big time film job. He's like an editor for Criterion now, which is very good. But yeah. Oh man, his stuff was so good. Every Frame of Painting people were so good. She said she's from the island. I don't. Okay. Oh, thank you, Howard. I'm. She said she's from the islands, and I'm going to try and find her, girl. You are my desire, you are all that I require. She said she's from the islands, and I'm going to try and find her, girl. You are my desire, you are all that I require. There we go. I've never heard the beat before, or the melody, so I interpreted it the way I could. From the islands, girl, you've got a body like Rihanna. You're a diamond, I'm going to blow you in the sky, it's my timing. I need a VVS ring that be shining. Whoa, hold up, girl, I need to let you know. You ain't no... Yes, I'm the best singer in the world, classically trained. Everybody loves my beautiful singing voice. I don't know. I like that little video I did where I show off my artistic process of my art, and it's like just a bunch of like lines I barely drew. Like, I thought that was one of my funnier videos. Opus! S'mores! When I pull up late night, let's keep it low. Girl, am I your man? That's what I wanna know. Oh, I got a feeling. Tonight's the night, let's party. It's the weekend, girl. It's the weekend, girl. Your body got me sweating in my feelings. Oh, you running up a cheek, you demon. Your hips don't lie, yeah, and I'm trying to feel your vibe. Take your time, I ain't trying to steal your shine. Bend your body, bend your body. I'm trying to see you whine. I need your loving, yeah, trying to make you mine. How's it going, Opus? Well, there's this song here that I'm sorry to hear that, Opus. I'm glad that they walked right past that at the worst. I'm glad they walked right past at the worst possible time. I'm sorry to hear that, Opus. You deserve better, Opus. But I'm glad to see you here in the room. Frying. is okay. She says, what song is that? Hey, I'm all I, Esther. All I. How's it going, Finland? Good to see you. In the room where it... I'm essentially doing a Will Ferrell bit. Erica, Erica, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh no, not your precious monitor. How is it going? I'm drawing. I got, I did most of the thing now, so it's all about, like, little details. It's all about getting the little, the little precise details right now. You are my son. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Anyways, welcome, Esther. How are things? How are things going in this bright and lovely day? Don't like. No, this doesn't feel right. Yippity doo dah, yippity. Nose is always giving me such a shoe, I can't help it. I just can't help it. I can't help it. It's just a curse. It's just a curse. No! Well, that's only going to work with a silver bullet. So, Opus, how's it been going? What have you been doing with yourself lately? No! I am the council. That's lovely, Opus. Lovely. I am the council. Okay, cool. Any mangas looking good to you? What are people reading these days? You're not captivated by this, Jaden? You're not captivated by my presence? Oh my goodness, Opus. Throw it back, yeah. Throw it back, yeah. Listen, I could talk about more gargoyles. The council knows nothing. I give it its power. The council know nothing. Throw it back. Yeah, throw it. Okay, question for the group. That's so cool. So what is this exactly? So what is this? What are you doing exactly? What time is it? We can go for a little bit long. Yeah. This is starting to suspiciously sound like what I used to do for a job. Holy heck. And then you. And then you rewrite it to make it sound better? Wow. Elvis, that's literally what I used to do. That's what I used to do for a job. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and stream pretty often during summer, so. So. Okay. Let's see. Oh! Oh, that's beautiful. Jaden, wow, that's a really good drawing of the Red Hood. That's really cool. Oh, come on, that rules. I didn't notice that. And Jaden, wow, that looks really good. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm getting a sense that maybe they don't have the rights to these mangas. Yeah. Ugh, the eyes. Ugh. Very, very, very informal. The mangas. 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 Manga. Boy. Well, as long as you're getting paid, who cares? Don't like her nose or her eyes. I think I could do better on both. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Yeah. I mean, I ostensibly try for it. I don't know. I'm always, I always wanted to be a cartoonist, so I always go for a little bit more cartoony stuff. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I'm starting to lose. It's for all types. Post whatever you feel like posting. I'm just happy to see it. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I have. Me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've dabbled in realism before. Possibly even on here. Do I have something more realistic here? Let's see. Do I have some? The second question is, do I have something more realistic here that I finished? That's a better question. Oh, it's coming up on time. Listen, I try for realism and then it always ends up kind of cartoony, so. It's 7 o'clock right now. It's still daylight out, but it's 7 right now, which is probably time for me. Oh, I had tons of sus friends. No, I've had sus friends before. I've had friends who have stolen money from me before. That is a real thing that happened. Yeah, it's not hard to find sus friends. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to fade here, guys. I really am. But there's so many people in the room. I'm gonna get so. Okay. I am getting tired. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'll be on tomorrow. And maybe this weekend we'll try. I'm just kind of in an art mood at the moment. Well, Twitch people on Twitch, wait up, because I'm gonna send you over to somebody new. I haven't decided who yet, but you're gonna get sent over to somebody. I'll send you over to Travis. I like Travis. Travis is a nice guy. You're rating Twitch and YouTube. I can't rate anybody over on YouTube. But yeah, Travis is on. Travis is a friend. Be nice. Okay. Boo.
Sent me her manuscript, but changed which one she sent me. Oh, did I say it? Okay. Hey!
Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.